So that this book is not so much a memoir, I think, as sort of a journey of discovery for me, some sense of trying to make sense of my family. And family is always a complicated thing, but it was a little bit more complicated for me. And part of that process of me understanding my family ends up understanding the larger forces that shaped my family.
Hi, I'm Angie Thomas, and I'm here to discuss the inspiration behind my novel, The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give is about 16-year-old Star who witnesses the murder of her best friend Khalil by a cop, and he was unarmed at the time. And the book is about a young girl who finds her voice and finds her activism.
Where did the idea come from, the Underground Railroad?
It was about 16 years ago, and I think a lot of people when they're kids, they hear about the Underground Railroad.
Right.
And think it's an actual subway,
right,
you know, for a few minutes, and then they're sadly disillusioned of that. And so about 16 years ago, I thought, what if the Underground Railroad actually was a literal underground network? And I started thinking about it some more.
Yeah.
And then I thought, what if, as our hero travels north, every state he goes through, and he at that point, each different state, North Carolina, South Carolina, was a different state of American possibility.
We definitely knew that race played a part. You know, we wanted it. We want this to be a case where it was just an unjust killing, and so we tried to look at it from a dual lens and say that maybe race didn't play a part. But the further we went along in the trial, and we saw it come out in the juror pool selection. We saw it come out in some of the things that the defense attorneys were saying. And so by the end of the trial, we definitely knew that it was about race.
I mean, I think part of the thing is, you know, when you start talking about race and you start talking about like responsibility of white people, a lot of times people feel accused, like they're personally the ones who are being racist. But here's the thing that people have to understand is privilege, no matter what it is your privilege is. You know, like I have a bunch of privileges. I have class privilege, I have sexual orientation privilege, I have gender identity privilege, religion privilege. So there's certain things that I need to understand that in all these systems, because I am a part of it and I benefit from it, I am a part of the problem. And it's not a, Lovey, you did this one thing that was wrong to this person. It's you are part of the system, that even though you might not have contributed personally to, you still have to help fix it.